Interesting, interesting. Ooh, a workbench. Forgot about that. Throughout the game you will find weapons and armor that are marked as upgradable. This item will improve by the addition of an upgrade item. Okay. Can I use it now? Ooh. Nice, so I can. Interesting. Haha. Okay. Let's take this. Anything else I need to take here? Probably not.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Tell me about yourself, Garth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
Damn. So pretty much like the Mandalorian. Well, I'm sorry, Garth. This must have been very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
Them? Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much.
Yeah.
At all,
It's
actually.
fine.
I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that.
I'm sure
If you have more questions, ask them later.
I'm sure you're gonna open up later, buddy. Okay. Well, let's go out then. Okay. Well, duh.
Okay, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
What in the hell? And he's out.
That's how we deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. Hey,
You're a shit.
what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
Yeah, well, you will die.
Jiska do sukikumpa na bona na kachu ab tuinkotu. Topa da bunkwalya gandonago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yala mo inkapun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumbeska gang ba mamarulira. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mamarulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hodonga chihonkabi.
Chichukubu. Well, I'm just glad I could help.
Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bunkwalya gando donado chuchut. Musha papangpa pola wana chitne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kunbes uba batu konchi. Tom nongbong shang yungyang.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna loot them anyways. Okay. Ooh. Lots of things.
Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki.
Yeah, okay. Can I open this?
No problem. Got it.
Oh, I can. Hello.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
This is awkward. I'm sure I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Sorry? Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. but all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
Well, what do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Persuade. You can trust me. Maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
I see. Well, I think I'll just collect that bounty on your head. Now, is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to Holden for you.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Well, I want to ask you some more questions.
I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
No, okay. Well, I'll be
Goodbye
going.
and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Let's see our journal then. Okay. Huh. Well, let's see if we can find this Holden guy. Damn, I don't remember anything.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut.
Okay. Pleased to meet you, Larry. My name is Zenra. Or maybe... yeah, I shouldn't trust him.
Look, I know we're trying to keep a low profile, but this kind of attitude will draw attention we don't need.
Kuyami juz chikata na patogaya fulki gokorala jiji. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunote.
I don't really like shields.
Tongking chatukun. Ci gratulo da pograshi oniu kompa cintono muchuba. Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank waleogan.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Ah, I see. But, where did this technology come from?
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank waleogan da naru chuchut. Ci gratulo da pograshi oniu kompa cintono muchuba. Dolpa da bongwale gandona gugu chuchut. Kavadum ku peliobot.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I've heard.
Chikun ida hodonga. Yiking tong abog sha umnino.
Huh.
Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolby.
Yeah, I don't think this guy has anything interesting for us. Except from lore. That I already remember, I think. Let's level up. Okay, we have 1 point. I think I'm gonna keep this one and use it later when I level up again. So let's wait. Beep, beep, boop. Okay.
No problem. Got it.
Oh, we opened another one. Well, I'm gonna steal everything.
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donko
Oh.
searcha, chupapanki.
I hope I didn't get any dark points for that. Well, What can you do? I mean, maybe go to this other door here. We have to find Holden. Am I right? Oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. I feel kind of bad for those guys stealing from them and shit.
Koyami, Jvo Chichita na Patota, Yafolke Gopala Gigi,
Okay.
Kawana Bora Atugawa, Kankido Rakun,
Stop talking.
Atimi Alabora.
Stop. Let's open this one as well. I'm so good at opening doors. My god. Footlocker. Let's take everything. I don't know why is this gonna be useful, but you know, I'm gonna find out later. Janitor.
Hey there, watch where you're walking, I just cleaned.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't know. The graphics are so good that I couldn't distinct the water in the floor.
Well, all right then, no hard feeling. My name's KotOR, I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? You ever thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment? You look like an off-worlder. What happened, you get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
Well, let me ask you some questions, actually.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
Thank you. Where can I get some equipment?
Well, the best place to go is probably Kebly Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
Good to know. Let's ask you something else.
Don't know how much I can tell you.
Why do you think the Sith, about the Sith and this quarantine?
Not much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taris, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly.
I like how I can see the
plenty of
bodies
people
back
at
there
the
at the
cantina
distance.
will be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine.
Maybe you could go and clean up those bodies over there. I think you missed something. Like a body. Where's the
Just
canteen?
keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator.
Okay.
I should
Well,
get
thank
back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm
No,
here
you won't.
most of the time. The
I'm
building
leaving.
doesn't clean itself, you know.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's go to the upper city segment. Holden is obviously not here, so yeah. Ho. I see.
Greetings and good day. On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a protocol droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
Well, can you tell me more about the Sith?
The Sith are the new authority here on Taris. They seek to preserve the customs of our world, also I am told. More than this I cannot say. May I be of any further service to you?
Is there any way I can get a shuttle of this planet?
I am afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave, except on official Sith business.
Of course it
May I
is.
be of any further service to you?
Well, do you know anything about the gangs of the lower city?
The Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning to all visitors to avoid the lower city. It is a violent and dangerous place you would do well to avoid. May I be of any further service to you?
How come there are hardly any aliens around?
Alien species have restricted access to the upper city. This is one of the most ancient traditions of Taris, and the Sith have promised to preserve such traditions. Of course, I have yet to see them
That's
arrest
weird.
a single alien for traveling the upper city without a permit. May I be of any further service to you?
No.
Then if you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let me see the map. Okay, I cannot see the map. Well, let's walk around then. I wanna do the side quest first, and then maybe we can go and find Bastila. Hopefully.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity to recover those Republic escape pods.
Interesting. But how would you know that? Well, hello?
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Well, let me see what you've got for sale then.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
No. I see. Well, this is medium armor. This is heavy combat suit. I think I can get this one, can't I? No, I cannot. God damn it. Can I sell you anything that I do not need? My short swords. Yes. My blasters, yes. My blaster rifle, yes. Hehe. I hope I'm not making a mistake by selling these. Well, now then. How about you give me this? Actually, let me save first. Solo mode, no. I want to save my game.
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. Finest selection. Because of the Sith quarantine.
Give me the heavy combat suit. Thank you. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I like the look of the other one better, but you can have everything, I guess. Anyways, let's move on. No, this way, this way. Oh, for an old game, they do have a lot of people around.
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up
say
and started
that,
bossing us
although
around.
I'm kind of getting tricked because I cannot use the right bumper to look up or down.
I heard the gangs have overrun the lower city. Why don't the Sith go down there and restore order?
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Okay, Gurney.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Well, I'm not dying, so... you know. Rock ghoul disease, what's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers.
Ugh.
Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease,
Oh
and
yeah,
those
I remember
infected
something about that.
eventually mutate into rat
And
ghouls
was not
themselves,
pleasant.
becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Oh, fuck me. Why? Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
Oh, I have an idea, unfortunately. Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on a serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get the serum for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum.
Well,
now, is there
I
anything
think I
else
got
I
it
can
last
do for
time,
you?
So probably gonna get it again. Although I don't remember how. Let me ask you some questions.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know? The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure...
Sure about that. Let's... Oh.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
Every time I wanna be a bad guy so badly, but I can't do it, man.
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Who's that?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action
Perfect.
on
I can
Taris.
find him and kill him then. You mean Davik's a crime lord?
I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Tarisian dream, right?
No. Where can I find Davik if I wanna give him the cure? Actually, no. What if I tell Zelka you're helping Davik get the cure?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
Why does he want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. he'll use it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.